Top of the morning, up at the farm Monday morning. Loads of rain this last 24 hours. We've had over 30 millimetres, so fair dinkum bit of rain, which is really interesting. I'm going to look and see how the river is flooding on the way here, so I would imagine it's right up. So, you know, it's perfect timing. It's going to be this week when I start the work on that riverbank. I'm not going to start it today. I'm going to do I've got these crosses that I had from the Leney Pond, which I've had in a tank, a holding tank up here in the top lake. Of course, if anything did happen and they got out, of course they're in the top lake, which isn't a problem either. But I'm actually going to conduct a bit of an experiment this year in terms of growth rates. So I've got around sort of 70 or 80 of those fish that we got out of the Leney Pond, which I've just been waiting for the level to go back up so that we don't have any predation on them. The problem is when the water level was down is that although of course we got festooned with ropes and lines, it meant there was lots of flat solid area there that the heron could come down and he could land and he could take fish. So water level's nearly up. By tomorrow it's going to be up fully, so I'm going to look through them fish and I'll show you that when I do that process, and put them back into the Leney Pond. Now I'm going to do this experiment of just seeing how these C1s progress. So I'm going to have around sort of 70 or 80, we'll count them out as we do it, Leney crosses with the French fish to go in the Leney Pond. I've got around 100 in here of the same year group, and there's probably around the same sort of number in the main lake. And obviously through the year, when we come to net this coming year in November, then we can see just how they've got on in each of the lakes, which will give me a good indication of how I'm going to progress these in the future. You know, once I've got this Leney Pond netted, this lake done with the predator twine at much closer centres, and the electric fence then round the main lake, we should all be good for predators this coming winter. Fingers crossed. All right, let's get on with this and I'll show you what we're doing today. All right, so as you can see, plenty of water coming over the spillway here, over this boarded monk system on this top lake. Loads and loads of water, so really good. You know, that was empty only a couple of days ago, so as you can see, that's nearly full. I'll go and have a look over the boards on that one, but I'd say that we're only a foot or so away from being full on that one. So plenty of water still coming over here. It doesn't look as though there was any breaching or any problems last night, which is fantastic. And we've got good water flow coming through when my one-way valve is there, so we've got plenty of nice water coming through the lake, giving it a nice flush. Bloody fantastic. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get these fish out. I'm just going to put them in and grade them in here today. They're going to go straight into a grading bucket and then down into the Leney Pond. So the idea here is I need to count out exactly how many fish I'm going to put in and decide how many I'm going to put in down there, and get a good number of exactly what we got out. It gives us a number of how many we actually lost. I didn't count them in. So have a good look at these. They're a mixture and crosses of Fensmere, Royales, Cardinals, and also Leneys, and there's some actual pure Leneys in here as well. So let's have a gander and see what we get out. All right, my little lovelies. Okay, there isn't many, is there? Some nice commons. They're looking a bit battered. 3, 4. Okay, so there's a nice one, look. A lovely fully. 5. 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. Oh, if I could get them in, 10. It's a nice looking fish, look at that one. Absolute pearler with some beautiful scales on it. If you can see that. Beautiful fish in the future, that one. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, look at that one. Look at that absolute beauty. For fully, look at that. 7, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 30, 36. From here. 37, 38, 39, 40. Nice one. Another beautiful fish. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. That's it, 48 fish. Okay, 48 is the best we got. Unbelievable. Out of all of those fish, we got 48. Okay, so it's going to be 48 going down into here to hopefully grow on to be good. Fish. That one going in there. Right, let's go and get them in. There's some beauties in here, some absolute belters. But again, not as many, anywhere near as many as we thought. Let's just have a look at that little fully again, because it is beautiful. Look at that. What a lovely little creature. Hey, what a lovely little creature. Right, let's go and get them in. All right. Okay, so, far fewer than I thought. Thought we might have had about 80, but 48 fish. So that's the experiment to go through this summer. See how those 48 get on. It means that they're going to have, you know, Optimus Prime conditions down there in the Leney Pond in terms of size of water for the amount of fish. Means I can keep a really good eye on them and see how they go. So we shall see. I'm hoping that some of those fish will be in the sort of 3.5 to 5 pound range when we come to net them out this coming winter. So that's sort of the rate that they go in the main lake. In fact, they've gone even bigger in their second summer in the main lake. So we shall see. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye bye.